Yo, what is going on guys, it's Big Marks and welcome to a bit of a different video on this channel. So as you guys know, FIFA 18 is right around the corner and just in a little period where we will have to wait and there's not going to be any content. There's no point playing FIFA 17, FIFA 18 isn't out yet. So I'm going to meet in the middle and do something a little bit different for you guys, try and get out a few in real life videos. So in today's video, I'm going to be listing 25 facts about me. So these facts are actually completely random, just the first 25 things that came to my head. I tried to make it interesting. A lot of this stuff, maybe even my own friends might not know about me. So let's get straight into it. So fact number one is that I dance anywhere, especially when I'm in my room and by myself. You guys have no idea. This mirror behind me, this mirror here, that's my stage. That is my stage.
In New York, I merely rock, hiding in my socks.
So the next fact, guys, is something you might even laugh at, but I'm absolutely terrified. I cannot stress this enough. I'm absolutely terrified of scary films. Just watch this clip. This is when I went to go and watch Get Out with some of my friends.
Oh my god, I can't.
So fact number three is a bit of an interesting one. I was actually born 3 months early. That's right, I was 3 months premature. I said to myself, listen, I can't stay here for another 3 months. Bun this, man comes straight out, no games. Obviously I got a shout out to mum, love my mum. She made sure that she was doing everything in her power to make sure I was okay. I suffered from things like asthma, eczema. She was always down the hospitals and the doctors and the chemists and everything, trying to find cures for me, because I was literally a little chicken wrapped in bandages. That's all I was, literally. Number 4 is that I'm currently 19 years old. Nothing really too interesting about that. Number 5 is that I'm 6'5" tall. I know I had this question in my Q&A. I don't know if I answered it. I really can't remember. I'd done a Q&A with Jack Durkin. Cheeky little plug there. Link in the description down below. But I'm 6'5" tall. My favorite food of all time. If you guys have me on Snapchat, another cheeky plug, add me on Snapchat. I'll leave it like here, either here or here on the screen. But add me on Snapchat. My favorite food in the world is pizza. If you have me on Snapchat, you'll see I post stories pretty much every other day, if not every day, of me eating a pizza. So this next one's a bit of a nerdy fact about me. My favorite subject in school was media studies. Now, there was obviously the film part and also the coursework part, but realistically, I really loved the whole idea of making or creating this piece of coursework, which was literally a book, like a fat book of paperwork. All the titles were the same size and font, all the text was the same, everything was nice and organized. And for me, for someone who has, you know, a little bit of OCD, that was just, oh, that was perfect for me. Being able to do, especially doing a lot of it myself, like that for me was just amazing. Boring! Oh my god, I'm such a nerd. Right, so the next fact is I've technically broken 2 bones in my body, and they were both fingers. One was my little finger on my right hand and one was my thumb on my right hand as well. And when I broke my thumb, I dislocated it and fractured it somewhere along there. And it was actually during my GCSE period, so I literally had to get someone. I had a whole cast on my arm and I had to get someone to write for me for my exams. Funny thing is as well, the lady who was writing for me couldn't even spell boost. She told me not to worry about vocabulary and spelling, so... My favorite song or songs at the moment are Lil Uzi Vert, The Way Life Goes, and Fire Exits by the Citrus Clouds, which you might have heard on Mini Minter's outro. Amazing song, honestly, amazing song. Right, so fact number 10, and we're already going back to the nerdy roots. My favorite book series of all time is Harry Potter. I've watched all of the films and I've read all the books at least 6 times. Honestly, massive Harry Potter fan. And if you're not a Harry Potter fan, then what are you even doing here? I'm also a perfectionist, which means I will technically bend myself backwards through hell just to rectify the tiniest mistake. That's if I notice it, like something small, like, I don't know, the video cutting at the wrong time or something like that. I will go back and re-render the whole entire thing just to fix that tiny problem before I upload it. So this one is a fact, but I don't know if it's actually true. You guys can be the judge of that, but I get told a lot that I look like Will Smith, and the version of Will Smith that was obviously younger and in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So I'm gonna put a picture like right here, and you guys tell me, do I look anything like him? Fact number 13 is that I've never smoked a cigarette in my life. I'm 19 years old, never smoked a cigarette, and if you're under 18, you shouldn't have either. Fact number 14 is that I am a huge overthinker, in the sense that I didn't put my face on YouTube for years. It was only until this time last year that I actually decided to broadcast my face and put myself on YouTube. I don't know what I was scared of, because I don't think I've received a single bad comment since I have done. And yeah, just really weird. So the next fact is I'm actually an atheist, which means I don't believe in a God, but I think part of me kind of thinks that there is some kind of higher power out there, and I guess I won't really know that for a fact until technically I'm dead. Fact number 16 is something that I wrote down, but now that I think about it, pretty much every teenager suffers with this, but some scenarios in my case have been really bad, in the sense that my sleeping schedule is absolutely terrible. Like, I once got into bed at 1 AM, tried to fall asleep as fast as I could, and did not end up falling asleep until 11 AM that same morning. So I was literally in bed for 10 hours, tossing and turning, trying to fall asleep, waiting for my body to shut down, and it just didn't happen. I then had work at 3 PM, so I only slept for about an hour. The next fact is that everyone in my family wears glasses apart from me. Considering I'm the one that spends the most amount of time in front of screens, as you've probably seen my setup already, I somehow every year go to the opticians and they always tell me my eyesight is fine. So next fact is that I'm a very competitive person. Anyone who knows me, like personally, will know I am ridiculously competitive. If you've seen any of my streams, you'll know I get really angry when things don't go my way. And it's not that I want to, you know, beat you up or anything. I just don't like losing. We don't take no L's. No L's over here. Don't do that. This is another really random fact, but when I was in reception, I once cut my friend's hair off with a pair of scissors. I think it must have been my first day with scissors or something like that. But he knows who he is, so Nick, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Fact number 20 is a really embarrassing one. I once went an entire year without having a haircut or a trim. Now, goodness knows what I was doing. I think I was in like year 10 or year 11, but I decided, yeah, I'm gonna grow out my hair. Don't know why I decided to do that. My hair was really, really long. I probably like put in a school picture or something. I even had my school picture taken without a haircut. My hair was it was ridiculous. I had no trim, no shape up. Life was peak. Bearing in mind as well, everyone crucified me for it. Like, when you getting a trim? Oh, where's your trim, bruv? Your trim's dead, man. Right, so this is another embarrassing one. I've left this one till late, so for those who are still watching, the real G's will find this one out. The amount of childhood films I've not seen is absolutely, like, I could get killed for it, like, no joke. We're talking like I haven't even seen The Lion King. Yep, I'm sorry, I have not seen The Lion King, but I don't know, just everyone's gonna be like, what was your childhood? Like, I really don't even know. I couldn't tell you. On to fact number 22, and this is another embarrassing one. I once let a family member, who I'm not gonna name, cut my hair. He gave me a trim and he pushed my hairline back so far, it was ridiculous. My forehead, if it's not already, back then it was a madness. I'll probably put another picture in. I think I have one picture from where I was in a football tournament. They were taking pictures and my family decided, yeah, let's buy that one. The one where you can see my massive forehead, so here it is.
Look at the top of his head.
Fact number 23 is that I love camera equipment and I love to see how everything works. I'm currently running with a Canon ATD with a Rode mic on the top, and seeing things like TV productions and the kind of equipment and like stuff that they use is just, to me, is absolutely insane. And I love to see how it all works when they're holding like gimbals to stabilize the camera and everything like that. They have drones. I love all that stuff. Like I told you guys, I'm an absolute nerd. On to the second to last fact now, guys, and this one, I think the last part of it you'll find weird. I do have two allergies. The first one is nuts, which is actually quite common, but the second one is strawberries. Now, people are gonna be like, so what do you do during the summer? What, you don't eat strawberries? No, I don't, I can't, I will probably die. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird one to be allergic to, but thank God it's only 2 things and not 50,000. So on to the last fact, guys, and I don't know, it's another weird one about me. When I used to be in school, especially when it was really cold, my hands, I already have big hands as it is, as you can see, like, look, literally, I have massive hands. So when it was really cold, my fingers used to swell up like massive to the point where I could barely even like make a fist. It was ridiculous. My face would come up in like hives. Now, I don't know if that's like some form of side effect or something that was caused by the fact that I was premature or born prematurely, but yeah, I don't really have it now. I like take tablets every day and whatever, and I used to take them back then, but it doesn't happen to me so much now, which I guess is good, but it was really bad. We're talking like sometimes my hands would be looking like the Incredible Hulk, like no joke. So guys, that is going to be it for 25 facts about me. If you did like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Also subscribe to my channel for more content from myself. FIFA 18 coming real soon. And yeah, cannot wait. I'm going to get my absolute grind on, try and bring out as many videos as I can. This is hopefully my year. Also, I hope you enjoyed this kind of little bit of a different video from me. If you want to see anything else, also don't forget to comment that down below. I've been Big Marks, and I will see you guys in a bit. Peace.